It's Perp back with another video, and what the fuck did I just watch? Before I get into this review, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and also follow me on Twitter at PerpMinded420. Man, I did not see any of this coming going into this series. Like, I just watched the trailer and I was like, this looks cool. Then I read the description and I was like, man, I should have probably read that. But, I'm not going to go too heavily with spoilers, but if you haven't seen this show, what the fuck are you doing here? Please stop this video. Go watch this series. I'm not okay with this. It's only 7 fucking episodes. I'll get to that later on in this review. It kind of infuriates me, but also I'm cool with it at the same time. I'm mixed with it. But, this is starring Sophia Lillis. I'm probably butchered her last name. You might have seen her in the It movie. Also, there's another It cast member on this series. His name is Wyatt Olaf. Something like that. Some along those lines. But, and that's the main reason I was tuning into this, because I really like those two actors on It, and definitely Sophia, because I think she is going to be a megastar in the future. Mark my words, 10-20 years from now, she's going to be winning Oscars and stuff for her performances, because she just comes off very natural. And I liked the chemistry between her and Wyatt, which Wyatt plays Stanley, and Sophia, she plays this character named Sydney. It's pretty much a coming of age story. Kind of starts you off like a typical, like a teenager trying to find her way, and she's trying to adjust with things. She's pretty much a loner. She doesn't have much friends. The only friend she has is Dina. She's her best friend is pretty much like the popular It girl, so she doesn't really fit into that circle. But her friend Dina doesn't really stop being friends with her. It just, she's going one way and she's going another. There's a lot of moving parts in here. It starts off with her covered in blood, and I'm like, what the fuck? And the whole time I'm sitting there like, I'm wondering, why the fuck is she covered in blood? And I'm not going to spoil that here, but for the people that have seen this whole entire series, you know what the fuck I'm talking about. That shit was mind blowing. Really crazy, just aesthetics throughout this whole entire series. It's really well shot. The pacing is so quick. It doesn't really give you time to sit down and relax, which, some people might see that as a negative or see that as like a con, but me, it made sense, because we're in this binging era, so they're gonna make these things short, sometimes longer than expected. Me personally, I wish they would have gone 10 episodes. I think they could have squeezed 10 episodes in this season, but what I got with the final product, I'm completely cool with. I'm just hoping that Netflix does not drop the ball and like cancel this, because this definitely has potential to be another hit for Netflix. But anyways, going back to the show, this is following a character named Sydney, and she pretty much is narrating throughout the whole entire series. She talks about how her father pretty much blew his brains out because of a certain situation I'm not going to talk about here. I highly suggest you go check it out. It's pretty damn dark. This series is pretty funny. Sydney is just going through a bunch of changes. Like, she lost her virginity, trying to just find her place in life. while also dealing with this other thing that's going on with her. She has some type of like special ability, which I thought it was all in her head, but it's really real. And there's other people like her out there, but they don't really show you who that person is. You know, they're keeping that kind of a mystery, I guess, for season 2. But I really like Sydney's interaction with all these different characters. Sophia's character, she's pretty much she just comes off really natural. Like, I like her interactions with her little brother Liam. You know, Liam's really cool. You know, overall, I just really like the humor in this also. It's not too over the top. It's not campy. It makes sense. A lot of the jokes really hit, you know, or if you want to call them jokes, but I'm just saying the humor overall was really good. The action is definitely there. And that ending is just, that shit stuck on my mind. It blows my mind that, you know, they ended it with 7 episodes and they ended it like that. Oh my god. And one of my favorite episodes out of this whole season was, I think it was episode 5, where they kind of almost did like a Breakfast Club thing. That was really cool. But definitely my favorite episode was the season finale. I just was not expecting that. It gave me the answer that I was kind of questioning at the beginning of this series. I'm excited for season 2. I have no idea what to expect. I know this is based off a comic book, and I'm going to stay far away from that source material. And don't you dare fucking spoil that for me in the comments below. Keep that shit to yourself. I don't want to hear it. But, you know, all the performances were really solid. Definitely with Sophia, she definitely killed it. You know, she just comes off as a natural. The story, like I said, was very quick. You can get through this fairly quickly within like 3 hours, probably a little bit more. Each episode is about like 20 minutes, a little bit less or a little bit more. I kind of wish if they were going to do 7 episodes that we got like a 45-minute like per episode. But like I said, final product was cool. I enjoyed it. It was funny. There were some really dark moments, you know, with her father and just what she's dealing with internally. You know, not seeing eye to eye with her mother, but I feel like that's going to fix itself over time as the series progresses. Especially her relationships with her friends like Stan and, you know, Dina. What the repercussions of what she did at the end of this season, what will that bring into season 2? I'm just really hyped. What do you guys think in the comments below? Let me know if you've seen this. Are you curious about this show? If you haven't seen it, I definitely highly recommend you see this. And, you know, I really want to say this about the actress Sophia, that I really believe that her and like the Millie Bobby Browns and just the younger generation of these actors are really the future, man. Like they are really something special. But, you know, let me know what you guys think about this whole entire series in the comments below. Don't put any major spoilers in the comments, please. Be respectful. But, you know, I'm going to bed because I've been up way too long. But until my next video, I will see y'all later. Peace.
Trying to figure your way through all of this mess, and the only thing that you can do is just put one foot in front of the other and just continue to move forward. And there's nothing else you can do. And there's times where it just seems like days are just endless. This is never going to end. This feeling, this dark time is just never going to be over. And I think once you go through something like that, you can't help but be different. You can't help but have a sense of